Cage Minds, Micah Frankel, Rosales, Kajikimbo, and Karate. And we just got done with a pretty major announcement. Can you recap the news real quick for the fans, Catherine?
So we're really excited to announce that on May 31st, I'm going to be traveling all the way across the world to Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm going to be fighting for a WIBA vacant minimum weight world title. So we're pretty excited about it.
Thailand title fight. What part of the announcement was the most surprising, most breathtaking to you as all this is coming together?
Honestly, like, to be able to go across the world is such a big feat. I've never been this far. Going over the water, we're from New Mexico. There's no water here, It's exciting to go that far, and I feel super humbled and just to be even considered to fight for something as prestigious as a world title through the WIBA. It blows me away.
The last fight, controversial, hard on the scorecards. They always do when they are on the road. Mm-hmm. Are you surprised to get this kind of an opportunity coming off of that fight?
I'm not, because I showed grit. I showed what I'm made of. When you leave it to the judges, it can be a little harsh, especially on your side when you're fighting outside of your town. But I don't think it made me. I think, every fight's made me a better fighter. I think it highlighted my strengths and my qualities and my resilience. I still feel like I'm the number one in the U.S. and I'm still willing to prove it at 10 rounds. Later date, maybe we'll fight for this title again, or even WBA, WBC, but I don't feel like I'm any less of a number one that I was before, It may be the ranking currently, but I definitely know I have what it takes.
How do you take what you did in the last fight, blend that together with what you're learning, and move it forward to not let the judges get in the way in Thailand?
Fight my fight. Yeah. I went in there, I didn't go in overconfident. I went in with a lot of skill, a lot of aggression like I usually do. I could have pulled back a little bit. I could have fought a little bit more reserved. There's a lot of things I could take from it, but I don't ever feel like a loss is a complete loss, because I take it as a lesson, and all of these lessons that we've learned and everything we learn about our other opponent, we just take it, compile it, and we make just one masterclass, and we're taking that all the way out to Thailand, and we're going to bring home the W.
What did you learn about yourself in that last fight?
I learned that sometimes when people talk to you in the ring, you just want to get angry and talk back. And I found myself really playing into this interesting revelation of, claiming someone's holding or hitting low and getting yourself frustrated when I'm not doing that, but really just pulling back and to fight your fight. And I can't get wrapped up in what everybody else is doing. I've got a job to do, and I'm going to show you how I do it.
How do you do it? What do you think is going to be some of those keys?
I love, without giving away all my secrets, which I don't feel like they're secrets. It's how I fight every time. I've got tons of power and tons of aggression. I don't fight emotionally. I fight smart. And I'm willing to put more boxing skill out there, to move that forward. She might be a taller fighter, but I'm going to show her that big things come in small packages, and that's what's going to land on her doorstep when we get in Thailand.
We know that you came into the boxing game already experienced in life, a latter age. You kind of already had that urgency to make something happen. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that things are playing out in the manner that you need them to for your career to go the way you want them to?
I feel they have. We always wish that we can get there a little bit sooner. I think everything, though, God's timing and plan, that it has happened the way it needed to happen for doors to open. And when those doors open, we have to be willing to walk through them, and the challenges come, and accept them, and not worry about them. I feel like some people worry about the challenges. They go, what is this? What if it goes this way? But what if you don't take the chance? What if you don't go and do the thing and put it on the line to risk something to win it all? Either you're going to put it out there and earn the win, or you're going to stay safe. And we don't have time, or we don't have that ability to just play it safe anymore.
Going to someone else's home, not just their home, but their country. Across the world, big title fight, first one. I feel like there's got to be a lot of emotions, a lot of excitement built up into this kind of adventure ahead of you.
There is. I feel like the nerves haven't hit me yet, but they will.
You should have saw her
and-
before the press conference earlier talking about nerves.
They haven't hit me on the for the flight yet. I know the flight's going to be one of those things. It's 12 hours. We're going to learn how that is. You know, in the U.S., they're bringing fighters over all the time, and they're coming over and they're performing. I'm just ready to come bring it back. For
6
some
weeks in
American soil.
here.
Yep.
What do we do in those 6 weeks to get the formula together to bring back a title?
You know, we're locked in. We're locked in. We're focused. We've done our research, and we know exactly what we need to be working on in order to make me the champ.
19 years old, a little bit taller, out of Thailand. Well, how do you size up what it's going to take to beat her?
Funakran Karjanawang, and she is 19 years old out of Thailand. I just feel like all of the training that we do here and the research, it really makes the difference. I like always will compare it to other sports. You know, in basketball games, they're scouting other teams. They're looking, they're watching, they're seeing where they can get that edge. I feel like we've done the research. I'm here committing my time over and above 100% all the time, and ready to get in there and do what it takes.
Minimum weight title fight, Bangkok, Thailand, May 31st. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.